Hello guys, welcome to our next class of laws. So in previous class, if you remember, we started with chapter number 1 in our material and chapter number 11 in Companies Act. So it starts with section 149 and it ends in section 172. But we, as I already said, that we will be not discussing all those sections in order. So we are already done with one section, which was section number 160, which was talking about giving opportunity to the company to increase their strength by adding a fresh face as a director in board of directors, sir. Now, sir, next question which we will be discussing is section 164 with section 167. Now, these are very important sections, sir. Maybe next 3-4 classes we will be discussing only on these topics, sir. Now, sir, 164 is talking about disqualifications and 167 is talking about vacation. Now, disqualification, vacation of whom, sir? Directors. Disqualification, vacation of whom, sir? Directors. Now, sir, what do you mean by disqualified? Disqualified matlab, if you remember your IPCC audit, there we read one section 141, sir. There that section was talking about qualifications and disqualifications. Now, what is disqualification, sir? Matlab not possible. Not possible, sir. Vacate matlab you have to empty the place. Khali karna, sir. Place ko khali karna. Okay. These are general words which I am using, sir. Now, what exactly in company law we are talking about disqualification of a director? Disqualification matlab, now, sir, section 164 में some points are written, sir. Now, 164 you are having subsection 1, subsection 2, subsection 3. Now, subsection 1 में you are having 9 grounds. 9 grounds A से लेकर I तक. So there are 9 grounds of what, sir? Disqualification. Now, what do you mean by disqualification ground, sir? Matlab, if a person wants himself to be appointed in a particular company, if a person wants himself to be appointed in a particular company, and if at all he fulfills any of these points, sir, A से लेकर I. So A से लेकर I are what, sir? Disqualification points. If he fulfills any of these points, then that person cannot become director in the company. Then that person cannot become director in the company. So can I say disqualification is nothing but not possible. So if you meet these grounds, matlab you cannot be appointed, sir. So don't you think indirectly I am saying, sir, disqualifications are those things which you try to see at the time of appointment of a person as a director in the company, sir. So disqualifications you see at the time of appointment, sir. Now, sir, vacation मतलब क्या, sir? Sir, एक person is already continuing. एक person is already continuing as a director in the company. A person is already continuing as a director in company, sir. Now, sir, vacation is given in section 167. Now, in 167, we have about 4 subsections, sir. We have about 4 subsections. Now, sir, most important is your subsection number 1, sir. Now, subsection now 164 I said there are 3 subsections. Sir, subsection 1 is also talking about disqualification, 2 is also talking about disqualification. But 167, 1 is only talking about vacation, sir. Remaining 2, 3, 4 are other points, sir. In fact, subsection 2 is talking about penalties, and 3, 4, jaise we proceed, I will explain you, sir. Okay. Now, sir, here we are having 8 grounds. Here we are having 8 grounds, sir. Okay. Now, sir, what he is trying to say, sir, a person who is continuing as a director in the company, a person who is continuing as a director in the company, if at all he fulfills any one ground out of those 8 grounds, then he cannot continue, then he cannot continue as what sir, director in the company. In short, he has to leave his office, otherwise I call this as vacation. Otherwise I call this as vacation, sir. समझ में आया? So can I say disqualifications are those things which you check at the time of appointment of a person as a director, sir, but vacations are those things where director is already appointed. Now the question is whether he can continue his office or not, sir. If at all he fulfills these grounds, then it means he cannot continue his office, sir. Okay, I hope you understood up to this point, sir. So एक half minute I am waiting, sir. Half minute or 30 seconds. You can pause the video and write down your notes, sir. Okay, sir. Now, sir, let us now proceed more further, sir. Now, if at all I have to tell you one more point, sir. Now, disqualification is always for a period. Disqualification is always for a period, sir. Now, period matlab it is not for 1-2 days. It will be for particular group of days, sir. Like balance sheet is prepared as on a particular date, but profit and loss account is prepared for a period. Now, vacation is one particular event, sir, which is happening on a particular day. So, it is not for a period. It is not for a period, sir. Can I say it happens on a particular day? Matlab, as soon as you meet any of the 8 ground, immediately you have to leave the office. As soon as you meet any of these 9 grounds of subsection 1, then it means you cannot be appointed for particular period, sir. Agreed? So you can say it is like profit and loss account here, and it is like balance sheet here, sir. I hope you understood, sir. Now, the more I discuss about the provisions, sir, you will understand what exactly I mean. Disqualification is for a period and vacation is for a particular day. On a particular day, you have to leave the office. Clear hai bacha? Now, sir, I said there are 164 में subsection 1, subsection 2, subsection 3, sir. Now, 167 में we have subsection 1, subsection 2, subsection 3, subsection 4. Now, sir, I will be discussing these answers parallelly, sir. Now, my first focus would be on covering those 9 grounds which are given in subsection 1. Once I complete 164 subsection 1, then I will go to section 167 subsection 1, which talks about vacation, sir. Vacation of office of director, sir. Here we are having 8 grounds, sir. Here we are having 8 grounds, sir. Now, 164 is also talking about grounds for vacation, sir. In fact, 8 marks, 6 marks के लिए these areas, this subsection 2 is very, very important, sir. 164 subsection 2 is very, very important for essay type question or case study questions also. Sir, very rarely you will be finding कि question comes from 164 subsection 1, but if at all it has to come, maybe in MCQ they can test you, sir, or 2-3 marker question, sir. Okay, so subsection 2 is also talking about what, sir? Ground, sir. Here you will be finding that sir, it is talking about non-repayment of deposits, debentures, and sir, and also it talks about non-filing. So when I come to subsection 2, detailedly I will discuss, sir. The subsection 2 is talking about penalty. Subsection 2 is talking about penalty, sir. 3 and 4. Now, 164 subsection 3 and 167 subsection 4 we will discuss parallelly, sir. Okay, so this we will discuss parallelly. Now, what exactly they are talking about. Now I don't want to confuse things, sir, or maybe I want some suspense to be continued till the provision I am continuing, sir. So a small summary you may make down, sir, कि what would be our approach while teaching 164 subsection 1 and 167 subsection 1, sir. And then we will go with 164 subsection 2. Then I'll come to 164 subsection 3 and then 167 subsection 4, and then I will discuss these balance two parts, sir. So this is how I will be doing, sir. Maybe you will be feeling that unnecessary I am confusing, sir. In fact, after I complete the answer, you will appreciate more better ki sir, it was better ki you have taught us in this order, sir. Okay, now so again I am waiting for a few seconds, sir. Please make a note of this, sir. Right, sir. So we have understood 164 is talking about disqualification, 167 is talking about vacation of office of director, sir. Okay, now let us talk about 164. Okay, sir, 164 subsection 1. Now, sir, here I am saying there are 9 grounds which are provided in Companies Act for a person's disqualification to become a director, sir. Sir, all they are referred in clauses. We have clause A से लेकर clause I तक, sir. Should we remember subsection wise, sir? Subsection wise तो पक्का you should remember. In fact, I will ensure that you also remember by clause wise, sir. I will be repeating this multiple times so that it sticks to your brain, sir. In fact, even if you try to forget, this will not happen, sir. Okay, but thing is regular revisions are always required, sir. Okay, so clause number A से लेकर clause number I तक we have about 9 grounds under section 164 subsection 1, sir. Okay, now sir, imagine I am asking just a random question, sir. Mr. Raj wants to become a director in a company, sir. Sir, at that time, will we read 164 or 167, sir? Answer is 164 because he wants to become. So, becoming ke liye, can I say disqualification provision, sir? Sir, Mr. Ram wants to check whether he can continue as a director or not, sir. Sir, there we will definitely refer 167, sir. Okay, now, because 167 is talking about vacation, sir. So, here I am just giving you an outlook of how the answer is, sir. 164 subsection 1 you will be having clause A से लेकर clause I तक, sir. Clear? Then you have 164 subsection 2, sir. उसमें we are again having 2 clauses, sir. Okay, then we will go to 167 subsection 1. Now presently let us focus on 164 subsection 1, sir. So how many clauses are there, sir? We have about 9 clauses, sir. Now let us start from what you say line by line, sir. So first I would like to discuss last clause, sir. थोड़ा easy clauses will take, then we will take थोड़ा lengthy clauses, है ना, ऐसा we will try to fit our answer, sir. So clause number I, what he is trying to say, sir? Now he has, he matlab, now let's read the answer. A person shall not be eligible to be appointed. This itself is talking about at the time of appointment. You should see all these points, sir. इसलिए we are saying that these are all disqualification. So a person shall not be eligible to be appointed as a director of the company if any of these points happen, sir. If he has not complied with the provisions of section 165 subsection 1, sir. Anyway, now let us talk what is 165 subsection 1 talking about, sir. Sir, 165 subsection 1 is saying limits on directorships. Limits on directorship, sir. मतलब how many companies may a particular person can be appointed as a director, sir. So it says 20 overall. It says 20 overall and 10 specific. Now when I come to 165.1, more detail I will discuss, sir. Just a brief around is what I want to give here, sir. 20 overall and 10 specific, sir. मतलब So 20 overall, it includes both public and private companies. Sir, specific में we are only talking about public companies. मतलब at a time एक particular person can be directors in 10 public companies, sir, or 20 private companies altogether is possible, sir. है ना? So that combination you can always work. More detail we'll discuss there, sir. Presently you understand 10 is the specific limit for public company, 20 is the overall limit for both private and public. So do you think all 20 private possible? Yes. All 20 public possible? No, sir. Kyun? Because specific limit is talking about 10. Now imagine a scenario, Mr. Raj, who is already director in 10 public companies and 5 private companies, sir. Okay, now sir, he has got an offer from Britannia Limited, sir. They are giving them a remuneration of, imagine, 9 crores per annum, sir. Now the question is, can Mr. Raj accept this appointment, sir? Answer is no, because already he is directors in 10 public company, so he has met the criteria of specific limit, sir. Clear? So इसका मतलब क्या हुआ, सर? कैन ही एक्सेप्ट? नो, ही इज डिस्क्वालिफाइड. He is disqualified as per section 164 subsection 1 clause I. I is talking about what, bacha? Limits on directorship, sir. I hope you understood this small provision, sir. Clear? Now, so when we come to 165 in a very beautiful manner, we'll discuss that also, sir. Now let us talk next clause, sir. H. Sir, the person, and again let's read the starting line, sir. A person shall not be eligible to be appointed as a director of a company if he has not been allotted DIN as per section 152 subsection 3. Now, sir, what it is talking about, sir? Sir, 152 subsection 2 में you up 152 subsection 3 के हिसाब से you should be having one allotted DIN. So you make an application, sir, and then 150 then you will be getting what, sir? DIN number, sir. Sir, 1956 Act में ऐसा mandation was not there, sir, but 2013 में we have brought this mandation which says if a particular individual, if a particular person wants to be appointed as a director, then है ना, he should पक्का have what, बच्चा? DIN. अगर DIN नहीं है तो you cannot be appointed as a director. Or can I say एक better rule is no DIN is equal to no acceptance of appointments as what, sir? Director. Even if you accept, you cannot continue, sir. Clear? So now tell me, sir, Mr. Raj, sir, he is not at all a director, sir. मतलब in his life for the first time he is accepting directorship, sir, in Britannia Limited. So Britannia Limited has asked him, Mr. Raj, tell me your DIN number, sir. So Raj is like, DIN na, I don't have any DIN number, है ना, so मेरे पास कोई DIN नहीं है. So can I say, Mr. Raj, you are now disqualified to act or become as a director in this company, sir. So that is your clause number H. I के ऊपर H, sir. So can I say very simple two clauses we have discussed, sir. Clause number I was saying what, sir? You are accepting appointment breaching the provisions of 165 subsection 1, disqualified, sir. Sir, you are accepting what is say appointment of a directorship breaching the provisions of 152 subsection 3, नहीं चलेगा as per 164 subsection 1 clause H. Okay, now sir, let us see clause number G, sir. Now what is G talking about, sir? Related party transactions, sir. What is it is talking about, sir? Related party transactions. So let's see. A person shall be disqualified to be appointed as a director if he has been convicted of an offense. He has been convicted, point 1, of an offense, so he has done some offense dealing with related party transactions under section 188 at any time during last preceding 5 years, sir. Okay, let us talk about this point, sir. Now, sir, when I come to section 188, very detailedly we will understand this point, sir. 188 is talking about related party transactions. So under that 188 subsection 1, we are having certain transactions, sir. So we are having around 7 clauses where 6 transactions are covered, sir. We are having about 7 clauses where 6 transactions are covered, sir. When we come to 188, we will understand. Ek example I would like to take, sir. Sir, here what is happening? On one side there is a company, on another side we are having a related party. So for example, let us take Reliance India. Okay, now on the other side, say for example, we have Mukesh Ambani, sir. Okay, now sir, imagine Reliance India is entering into a contract या फिर arrangement. These are the words which are used in 188, sir. So Reliance India is entering into contract or arrangement with whom, sir? Mukesh Ambani. Now when it is happening on individual capacity, sir. Okay, now sir, for assumption, sir, let us assume Mr. Mukesh Ambani is also having one staffing business, sir. Matlab, where he will be hiring employees and giving it to whom, sir? Other companies. So that is called staffing business he is having, sir. Most of the security guards we will be placing through staffing agencies only, sir. So he is running this business, sir. Let us for time being assume, sir. Imagine partnership firm may he is running this business in which her wife and his wife, sons, daughters, etc. all are what do you say, partners, sir. Now, sir, can I say Reliance India में Mr. Mukesh Ambani is a director, है ना? Sir, that director is also a partner in another partnership firm, Ambani and company, sir, and he is a partner, sir. Sir, ऐसे transaction. Now, sir, let us talk about, sir. Now, imagine, sir, time being के लिए he was not Mukesh Ambani and he was unrelated party, sir. Mr. Unrelated. Now, don't you think when Reliance India would have been conducting any contract oblique arrangement with Mr. Unrelated, don't you think at that time when Mukesh Ambani would have entered into a contract oblique arrangements or any board meetings, etc., sir, he would have thought about whose welfare, sir? Obviously Reliance India's welfare, sir, because he is director of Reliance India, sir. But imagine now, if we are talking about contract oblique arrangement with Mukesh Ambani ka firm, sir, don't you think at that time Mukesh Ambani will be having conflict of business? So in this board meeting, he has to now decide whether company should enter into contract oblique arrangement with that partnership firm or not, sir. Don't you think his obvious answer would be yes? Because say for example, he is partner with 90% profit share in this firm, sir, and imagine here he is only holding 20% shares of the company. So don't you think he will be having conflict of interest? Don't you think he will be thinking more from that partnership point of view rather than thinking from Reliance India's point of view, sir? Agreed or not, sir? So ऐसे situation में lawmakers have put certain restrictions. Lawmakers have put certain conditions. I am not saying that related party transactions are not possible. I am saying that these are possible. Now, ऐसे transaction को we call as related party transactions. So these transactions are possible. Only thing is law has put certain restrictions, sir. So law wants you to comply with all the provisions of section 188, sir. Clear है? Now, sir, imagine if you don't follow that, तो इसका मतलब it is a breach of section 188. Now, imagine a scenario, breach happened, matter went to the court. Matter went to the court. Now, court has adjudicated. Court has adjudicated or court has passed one order. Yes, Mukesh Ambani, and you have committed a mistake, and you should have not participated. There were certain restrictions which should have been followed by the Reliance Indian company. Yes, you have been found guilty of section 168, or you have breached the provisions of 168, and now we have given him conviction, sir. आपको कन्विक्ट कर दिया सर, से फॉर एग्जाम्पल फॉर 8 months और से फॉर एग्जाम्पल फॉर 1 year, सर. नाउ लॉ मेकर्स आर, ऐसा व्यक्ति कैन नॉट बिकम व्हाट बच्चा, डायरेक्टर, सर. कैन नॉट बिकम डायरेक्टर, सर. सर विच कंपनी, फॉर दैट मैटर एनी कंपनी, सर, बिकॉज ही हैज violated the provisions of section 188. So you can see, sir, ध्यान से सुनना. Again, opening lines: a person shall not be eligible to be appointed as a director of a company. Now here a company matlab in which he is trying to get appointed, sir, if he has been convicted of a offense dealing with related party transactions at any time during last 5 years, sir. Agreed? Now, so here I would like to give more clarity, sir. Sir, imagine court में matter went, court did not found him guilty, court has released him, sir. So is he what do you say, qualified or disqualified? My answer is qualified, sir. So there is no disqualification, sir, because what we want is, you can see the wordings here, sir, what we want is he should be convicted, sir. Okay. Now similarly, imagine matter went to the court and court has only given him a fine, sir, saying that कि भाई इतना फाइन भर दो, मैटर खत्म कर दो, सर. सर is he convicted? Again answer is no, sir. So maybe he is qualified to act as a director, sir. So in both the cases he is qualified. So what we should be looking for, sir? Conviction. Okay. Now sir, imagine matter went to the court and court has convicted him, but under some other law, sir, say for example CRPC, CPC, Contract Act, or whatever law, sir, but not as per section 188 of Companies Act, sir. So in this case also he has not fulfilled ground number G, sir. So in this case also, for a time being, he is not disqualified, sir. So what is the point you should understand, sir? What are the conditions we want, sir? First, you should be convicted. Second, convicted for specific offense. What? Offense under section 188, sir. Clear? So these two things are required, sir. Now, sir, then what we are talking about, sir? 5 years should get elapsed. Now, what do I mean by this point, sir? Now, let us take one example, sir. So a timeline, let us try to draw, sir. Now imagine related party transaction का violation happened on 1/1/2020. Matter went to the court, but court has passed their order on 1/1/2020 saying that he should be imprisoned for 6 months, sir. So my question to you people is, sir, for this period is he qualified or disqualified? Matlab, imagine during this period and he wants to accept appointment in some other company. Is this possible? Answer is yes. So here there is no disqualifications. Here there is no disqualification. Now, sir, he is now convicted for 6 months, sir. So obvious logic is February, March, April, May, June, July. Up to July, he will be now imprisoned, sir. So can I say 31st July 2020 tak to Anna will be in jail, sir. He will be imprisoned. Now, sir, then lawmakers are, we will be now counting another 5 years. We will be now counting what, sir? Another 5 years from this period, sir. Okay, so now can I say 25, 7, 31, sir. So up to 31 July 2025, sir. Now, then comes your next day, which is, say for example, here I am writing, sir, 1 August 2025, sir. So now tell me, sir, is he disqualified only on this day? Answer is no. Disqualified, sir. Sir, for this 6 months also disqualified, sir. Sir, for these 5 years also disqualified, sir. So can I say his disqualification starts from 1/1/2020 and it ends on 31st July 2025, because 5 years should get elapsed. On that day only your fifth year is getting elapsed, sir. So from next day onwards, can I say from this period, sir, he is qualified to be accepted as a director, sir. So is it a lifelong disqualification or for a period, sir? Now, can I say now you might have understood what do I mean by disqualification for a period, sir. So here he is disqualified for a particular period, sir. Clear, bacha? So this understanding is very much required. So what you have to do, sir, you have to break this sentence into 3 parts. First, you should be convicted. You have to check this. Second, he should have been convicted for a offense under section 188. Then 5 years should be elapsed. Then 5 years should be elapsed, sir. Clear? Now, sir, now maybe sometimes some people may raise some interpretation issues. Sir, lawmakers have used what word, sir? 5 years should be elapsed from the date of conviction, sir. So my question to you people is, sir, is he, now I'm just I'll take some other color, sir. So my question to you people is he disqualified for this period also, the period for which he is imprisoned, sir? Sir, is he disqualified for this period also? Now you will be like, sir, kya maja kar rahe aap, and what nonsense, anyway he will be in the jail. Sir, let us not answer this by logic, sir. Let us try to fit our provision or fit our situation in the provision, sir. Now, don't you think lawmakers have used a word from the date of conviction 5 years, sir? They did not tell you कि imprisoned period के लिए also should he be disqualified or not, sir. But don't you think we can now refer one beautiful word, sir? Sir, don't you think for this, sir, don't you think for this 5 years, for this 6 months, he is still convicted only? The word used is he has been convicted. So iska matlab presently he should be convicted. So can I say he is presently convicted? So our situation is fitting here and hence he is disqualified, sir. Now I guess you understood what I am trying to tell you, sir. So if you plainly go with this, generally people will say from people will be saying, sir, 5 years from the date of conviction, sir. So whether that 6 months also, that imprisonment period, or 6 months, 1 year, whatever court gives you the judgment of imprisonment, sir, for that also will you be disqualified? My answer is yes, because here I can fit these words, what he has been convicted. Yes, for 1 year you have been convicted. So this is condition number 1. Sir, offense is condition number 2. Sir, dealing with related party 3, and 5 years should get elapsed is 4, sir. So now you divide this answer into 4 parts, sir, so that you will understand this more better, sir. Clear? So I am giving you a half a minute time to go through, sir. Okay, sir. So I guess you understood what exactly this point was talking about, sir. So how you should remember, sir? He has been convicted by the court for an offense under section 188, sir. And how much period should be elapsed, sir? 5 years should be elapsed, sir. Okay, so four things you will be seeing: conviction, offense, 188, 5 years should get elapsed, sir. Clear, sir? Most important thing is only fine, no problem. He is qualified, sir. Sir, a matter went for the court, but court has decided in his favor. Then obviously no disqualification. Clear? Now let us now go for I is over, sir. H is over, G is over. So how you'll remember, sir? Last one was talking about what, sir? 165 subsection 1 का breach, that is I. सर I के ऊपर we were focusing on what, sir? DIN number, sir. उसके ऊपर we were focusing on what, sir? 188 का disqualification और 188 का breach, sir. Okay, that is G. Now let us talk about F, sir. Now what is F talking about, sir? He has. Okay, now most of the time if you observe this section 164, everywhere the word used is he. In fact total section mein only he is the word used, sir. So now girls started celebrating कि अरे भाई if at all if we meet these criteria still we are not disqualified. Answer is no, sir. We have something called General Clauses Act. IPCC level में you have to read this chapter, sir. Around 8 marks का 10 marks का weightage it is, sir. So General Clauses Act में it says that if at all no other intentions of the lawmakers are there, so wherever masculine gender is used, their feminine gender will also come, sir. So wherever you are using the word masculine gender, their feminine gender should also be used. So don't you think now here he will also be including she, sir? Clear? Anyway, so that much was not required. So just wanted to tell you that this disqualification thing is applicable for both male and female, sir. So I, H, G is over. Now let us focus on F, sir. Now this is a little bit important for MCQ or 3-4 marks question, sir. Now so what he is saying, sir, again opening lines: a person shall not be eligible to be appointed as a director of a company. Sir, a company matlab the company in which you are getting appointed, sir. The company in which you are getting appointed, sir. Or for that matter, a company can include any company, sir. A company can include any company, sir. So here we are talking about any company wherever you are thinking of getting appointed, sir. Okay, now. So a person shall not be eligible to be appointed as a director if he has not paid what, sir? Call money. So he has not paid call money with respect to what, sir? Shares which were held by him, sir, either wholly or jointly, sir, and 6 months has been elapsed from the date on which fixing of call, sir. Okay. So there are various words which are used here, sir. Let us try to break each point, sir. Okay. Now already in my previous class I have used this slide, sir. So I would like to use in this class also, sir. Now, so same clause number F ko hi I have broken down into parts, sir. What he is saying, sir? He has not paid call money. Okay, sir. With respect to what, sir? Shares. है sir? Those shares are held by him, sir. है those shares are held by him, sir. Now and next 6 months should have been elapsed, sir. Okay. Now let us talk about one example ke saath, sir. Now example is, there is one person by name Mr. Hardworker, sir. Now Mr. Hardworker is a shareholder of a particular company, sir. Now कंपनी का नाम है सुपर लेजी लिमिटेड. कंपनी का नाम है सुपर लेजी लिमिटेड, सर. So company, so a person is Mr. Hardworker. He is a shareholder of the company and company का नाम is Super Lazy Limited, sir. Sir, he has taken some shares of the company, sir. So how much, sir? 10 lakhs है ना face value of the shares he is holding, sir. उस पे 5 rupees is paid up and 5 rupees is unpaid. Maybe है ना company did not make any call. So जितना call is made उतना payment is done, sir. Okay, nice, sir. Sir, then what has happened? Super Lazy Limited has conducted one board meeting, sir, and in that board meeting, a company decided to raise their money, sir, or make a call, sir. So they have fixed one date of payment कि 29 February 2020 को payment आ जाना चाहिए, sir. And the date on which they sent notices to all the shareholders was 1/2/2020. इसका मतलब on 1/2/2020 they are sending notices to all the shareholders telling that he was, you have to make the payment within 1 month, that is 29th तक you should make the payment, sir. Sir, let us assume 1/1/2020 को notice of payment, notice for payment was sent, sir. 29/2 was the last date for payment of call. Now can I say Mr. Hardworker should have made the payment, but he did not make the payment, sir. Sir, can I say 1/3/2020 not paid? What not paid? Call amount not paid, sir. So can I say Mr. H has defaulted in payments? Yes. Sir, can I say this is what I mean by calls in arrears? This is what I mean by calls in arrears. So now my question is, now Mr. What you say, a hard worker, Mr. Hard worker on 1/3/2020, sir, he wants to become director in Super Lazy Limited, sir. He wants to become director in Super Lazy Limited, sir. Is this possible, sir? Sir, he wants to become director in Super Lazy Limited. Is this possible, sir? Now, yes, on that day default is made, sir. Is this possible? Now, you should again okay. So he wants to become director in Super Lazy Limited. Is this possible, sir? So can I say whenever I say doubts you get, go through the provision again, sir. Not paid the call money. Yes, not paid the call money, sir. Not paid the call money in respect of any shares. Yes, shares, sir. Held by him, sir. Yes, held by him, sir. Sir, and 6 months have been elapsed. Wow. तो इसका मतलब can I say we are giving more further time, sir? See, calls in arrears तो हो गया. Now those calls in arrears should continue for how much, sir? 6 months. So now tell me, sir, if at all we take only this as a question, is he disqualified? Answer is no. Answer is no. Now what has happened, sir? 6 months are over. From 1/3/2020, 6 months we are counting, sir, which will end on 31/8/2020, sir. है ना? So up to on that day, 6 months will get over, sir. Sir, imagine on 1/9/2020 also. What I'm saying, sir? 1/9/2020 also he did not pay. Still that calls in arrears is going on, sir. So can I say calls in arrears are there? Yes, calls in arrears are there. With respect to share cities, sir. Sir, 6 months are over from the date of payment. Yes, 6 months are over from the date of payment. Are shares held by him? Yes, shares are held by him. So all these points are fulfilled, sir. Hence, Mr. Hard worker, if he wants to become director on 1/9/2020, then he is disqualified, sir. Sir, if he wants to become director on 30th August 2020, then he is not disqualified, because 6 months should be elapsed from the date of default, sir. So default has happened on 1/3, sir, because 29/2 was the last date for payment of calls, sir. Okay, so just make a note of this, sir. We have to do more analysis in this area, sir. I hope you have written this point, sir. Okay, now, sir, now more points I would like to add, sir. So now tell me, sir, he is disqualified from when, sir? He is disqualified from 1/9/2020 onwards, because from 1/9/2020 onwards, he is fulfilling every point of the provision, sir. So you can see the provisions once again, sir. He has not paid any call money. Yes, he did not pay any call money, sir. In respect of shares which are held by him, yes, shares are held by him, sir. And 6 months are over. Yes, 6 months are over from the last date of the payment of call. Yes, can I say he has fulfilled all the points, sir? Hence he will become disqualified from, you can see the date from 1/9/2020, sir. Clear? Now, so again, can I say from that period he will be disqualified, sir. Now, sir, here other questions which I want to ask you is this. Now imagine I along with 5 of my friends, and sir, we all 5 people, we all 6 people have collectively purchased the shares of the company, sir. So say for example MRF. Now I don't want to take this example, sir. Imagine MRF. One share, imagine, is trading at 80,000 rupees, sir. So what did we do, sir? Now MRF has gone for IPO, imagine, sir, and that 80,000 wala share, sir, and usme 40,000 is paid up, sir. 40,000 is paid up, sir. Imagine face value of the share is 80,000 and usme 40,000 is called and we have paid. Now generally face value of share 80,000 is highly imaginary, sir. But anyway, an example hai, let us try to complete this, sir. So 80,000 it was and 40,000 is paid, sir. So 40,000 is still pending, sir. Now say for example date has come to make the payment because company has conducted board meeting and they have given notice कि भाई पैसा भिजा दो. Default happened, sir. 6 months are over. Now my question is, who is disqualified? One I only or all we 5 people, sir? All we 6 people. Answer is either you hold individually or you hold jointly, sir. Held by him individually or held by him jointly, sir. So here lawmakers are least bothered whether you are holding it individually or you are holding it jointly. So here all 6 people are disqualified. All 6 people are disqualified, sir. I hope you understood, sir. Sir, imagine we 6 people have decided like this, sir. Okay, sir, I would like to rechange my example. 60,000 is the face value of share, sir. So we 6 people have decided like this. So company has today asked only for, say for example, 40,000, sir. So 20,000 is pending. So this is pending calls. So friend number 1, 2, 3, 4 have paid this 40,000, sir. So we had one understanding between us, sir. F5 and F6 will be making the 20,000 whenever the call happens, sir. So now imagine future may call happen and F5, F6 are not making the payment, sir. So they defaulted, sir. Now the thing is, F1 wanted to become director of the company, sir. So he went to the court and he says what? कि देखो ना जज साहब है ना sir, what do you say? Now actually the payment was supposed to be made by F5 and F6. We have one internal agreement also, sir, and here I am disqualified, so I should not be disqualified. In fact, disqualification should be for F5 and F6. Now can I say lawmakers have drafted section very beautifully, sir. They said we are least bothered what is your internal arrangement, we are just using one simple word jointly. इसका मतलब sir, even though internal arrangement है ना, here money was supposed to be paid by F5 or F6, least bother, sir. Judge Saab will throw your application, will not entertain that case only, sir, because lawmakers have used very clear word, either held by him individually or jointly. So can I say F1, you did not buy that share individually, you have purchased this jointly. So here you will become joint and several partners, sir. So even though default of F5 is there, we will assume that default of F1 has happened, sir, and in this case you are disqualified to be appointed as a director. So who is disqualified? All 6 people are disqualified, sir. I hope you understood this point. Okay, now sir, imagine sir, say for example on 5th September, what is the word I am using, sir? On 5th September 2020, on 5th September 2020, Mr. Hard Worker, who is already disqualified, sir, he has transferred these shares to somebody else, sir. Calls in arrears are there and he has transferred these shares to somebody else. Sir, now my question is, on 5th only this has happened, sir. Imagine 5th ko he has transferred. Sir, on 5th he is not holding the shares. Can he become now the director of the company? So imagine he has transferred or he has gifted the shares, sir. Matlab he is not holding the shares, he has given this to somebody else, sir. So now my question is whether he will be now qualified or disqualified, because you have already given one conclusion कि from 1/9 he will be disqualified. So 5th September ko one event has happened, either he has gifted or he has died. Now anyway, died के लिए तो will not take example, sir. He has gifted or he has transferred. So on 5th ko he wants himself to be appointed as a director. Is this possible, sir? Is this possible, sir? Can I say whenever such things happen, again try to fit that example in the provision, sir. He has now. Can I say what are the points we have to see, sir? he has not paid the call money. Yes, Mr. Hard Worker, you did not pay the call money. Tick. Any shares? Yes, they are shares. Can I say 6 months have elapsed? Yes. But are you holding the shares? Answer is no. Sir, can I say we want all 4 conditions to be fulfilled? We want all 4 conditions to be fulfilled. Here, A is fulfilled, B is fulfilled, D is fulfilled, but not fulfilled, sir. So can I say shares are not held by him? So on 5th ko you are qualified, sir. So can I say here disqualification will be only for 4 days, sir, because on 5th he has transferred his shares, sir. On 5th he has gifted his shares, sir. So what we want is held by him, sir. So here on 5th they were not held by him, sir. So can I say he is disqualified or qualified? Answer is 1 to 4th disqualified. From 5th he is qualified to become a director, sir. I hope you understood what exactly I am trying to say, sir. Clear? So again, 10 seconds I am waiting, sir. You may note down whatever you have to write it down, sir. So now I guess you understood why I have broken this section of this clause into multiple parts, so that I can later on use this for 4 ticks, sir. So we want all 4 points to be fulfilled, sir. Even if 1 point you don't fulfill, iska matlab you are qualified to become a director, sir. Okay. Now again a beautiful question I would like to ask you, sir, if at all this is over. Okay. Now beautiful question is, sir, he is disqualified. Okay. Now, sir, we are assuming that nothing happened on 5th September, sir. Nothing happened on 5th September. He is disqualified on 1/9/2020, sir. Cool. Sir, disqualified in which company? Disqualified in which company? Super lazy or all the companies, sir, on this earth? Now, sir, here again you should see specific clause, sir. F में the word used is he has not paid any call money in respect of any shares of the any shares. Again, I will remove all those non-important points, sir. Sir, again, he has not paid any call money in respect of any shares of the company. Here for me keywords are the company, matlab specific company. Matlab I am talking about only that company in which calls in arrears are there and 6 months are over and still you are holding the shares, sir. 3 points. Calls in arrears are there, 6 months are over and you are still holding the shares. The company. So here you are disqualified only in super lazy, sir. So can I become director in super lazy ka holding subsidiary? Answer is yes. Sir, can I become any other company, Infosys, PJ Limited? And yes, answer is yes. No problem, sir. I hope you understood this point, sir. Okay. So in present class we are done with I, H, G and F, sir. Okay. Now, sir, E wala point and D wala point you should read jointly, sir. So what I will be doing, sir, I will be taking this in the next class, where we will start with clause A, B, C, D and E. We will be discussing all 5 clauses with which we will complete subsection 1, sir. Okay. So stay tuned for the classes, sir. फिर मिलेंगे, चलते चलते.